What's up, XRP family? We have some very nice news here, but we are not surprised in any way, guys, because we were expecting this. We knew that we bounced off this double bottom, that we could really see a push from here. And I was telling that like weeks ago, guys, that this squeeze to the double bottom was a major sign of a push. But we are not convinced yet. This is just the beginning, guys. We don't have to be very excited yet, because we need to see some kind of continuation, guys, some kind of flag before. If this happens and we move up, guys, that would be a major sign that we would go to the all-time high from here. So that's what I am waiting for right now, a continuation pattern to see more upside. We could very well push up from here. And that's, of course, speaking in a normal way on the charts, because we do not know when they flip that switch, guys, because we have some amazing news today. Before we dig in the video, guys, please don't forget to subscribe. I would appreciate that. Don't forget to like the video if you find value, because there is news every day on XRP and Ripple, guys. So here we go. First live on-demand liquidity offering in Japan expands RippleNet's momentum in APAC. Now, this is one of the main reasons why XRP is moving up like crazy, because we went live in Japan, and this is the first time that we went live on-demand liquidity, and this is very, very huge. So the Filipino diaspora is one of the 10 largest in the world, with more than 5 million of its citizens living abroad. Now here you have now SBI Remit, the largest money transfer provider in Japan, is teaming up with mobile payment service Coins.ph and the digital asset exchange platform SBI VC Trade to transfer remittance payments from Japan to the Philippines using on-demand liquidity. The three will provide faster, more affordable remittance options for customers. Now we really have to focus on this, guys, because this is very, very interesting and very important to what's coming in the future. Now we are talking about SBI, which is owned by Rothschild, and it's not a small thing, guys. This is a very, very big thing, and these are just the beginning. This is just starting. They are just trying things. If this becomes worldwide, guys, we will see something that you have never seen in your life. This is Ripple's first on-demand liquidity service implementation in Japan, setting the stage to drive more adoption of crypto-enabled services in the region by leveraging the digital asset XRP to eliminate pre-funding. The two companies can also free up capital and accelerate the expansion of their own payments businesses. This is by far the main problem-solving technology, guys. This is it. By leveraging the digital asset XRP to eliminate pre-funding. Now, this is so important and will be used worldwide, guys, because they can save up so many costs, and just a few people really understand the power of on-demand liquidity. We see tremendous potential in leveraging blockchain technology to transform not only the way payment transactions are made, but in how we manage our business by unlocking trapped capital, said Nubuo Ondo, representative director of SBI Remit. The launch of ODL in Japan is just the start, and we look forward to continuing to push into the next frontier of financial innovation beyond real-time payments in just the Philippines, but to the other parts of the region as well. Can you see, guys? This is just the beginning. They are just testing stuff out. Of course, they went live, so they're officially using it right now, but it's just the beginning. So here we have, zooming out, this deal is part of Ripple's explosive growth in the larger Asia Pacific region. With growing e-commerce cloud, increasingly mobile populations, and rising clarity around cryptocurrency regulations, Asia Pacific is one of the fastest growing regions for Ripple, with transactions growing 130% year over year. Now, what will happen when on-demand liquidity is used worldwide and we have that growth, guys, that growth year over year? It's gonna be huge, huge, huge. The news also comes on the heels of similar partnerships with companies like Novati and Tranglo, as well as Ripple's recent hiring of finance and technology veteran Brooks and Twistle as Managing Director of Southeast Asia. Looking ahead, Ripple is perfectly positioned to deliver an APAC growing need for faster and more affordable approaches for cross-border payments today, while also helping prepare regional players for the broader enterprise shift to a tokenized future that is already well underway. So it's very simple, guys. This is what you're investing in. This is the company that you're investing in if you hold XRP. Now, it's very clear to me, guys, that this is really just the start. And we will see more of that on-demand liquidity very soon. So be ready, guys. For those who may not fully understand the reference, so it begins, the plans within plans were meant to unfold during Sol, beginning on the 14th. And it really may be so, guys. Maybe everything just started on the 14th of July. Guys, things are happening without you knowing what's really going on, right? So we had a 14 here and it was so it begins. Things are happening behind the scenes, guys, and that's just the way it is. Here you can see repos, love 14, so it begins 21, New Year's, sure 589. Let's see what's here. Gust, Mr. Pool. Let's see what's here. 12. It's time. The end. Yes, by January 30, you will have your official announcement. So the 1st of August, you will all be walking on gold. We are almost there, guys. And today is supposed to be the relisting of Coinbase. And we didn't see anything yet. SBI Remit, SBI Trade launched Japan's first international remittance service using crypto assets. Start XRP international remittance service using ODL. This is the official announcement of SBI. And we went up like crazy, guys. Here we have some statistics that I want to show you guys from the BIS. Now, this is the Bank of International Settlements. It's their official website. And here you can clearly see, guys, what is going on. Developments in credit in the three major currencies over the past 4 quarters have been mixed. Dollar credit to borrowers outside the United States reached $13 trillion at the end of Q1. Now, that's huge. Now, I want you to imagine that XRP will cover all of that. Take a look at this. The growth in euro credit to borrowers outside the euro area remained weak by comparison, up 1% to reach 3.5 trillion. And the growth in Japanese yen credit to borrowers outside Japan was minus 7%, pushing the amounts outstanding down to 47 trillion yen. That's approximately $0.4 trillion. Now, guys, imagine that XRP is covering all of this because that's the goal, okay? That's the goal for XRP, to cover stuff like this, borrowing money, and it's already available on RippleNet. Like, businesses can borrow XRP, they can tap into liquidity, and they will not trap liquidity because of the on-demand liquidity. So that's the whole point. Look at these numbers: 13 trillion, 0.4 trillion, 3.5 trillion. Guys, we're talking about trillions of dollars that XRP will cover in the coming future. That's not a small thing. That's a very, very big thing. And you can clearly understand why we are so bullish on XRP, and that this is all not a surprise. XRP will perform really well, 100%. I don't understand why people care about price action rather than the purpose of the innovation and the underlying fundamentals it's trying to solve. I will provide you some well-known companies and how long it took them to be where they're today. XRP is solving a mega 48-year legacy system problem. Whoever talks down XRP just doesn't know what they're talking about. But hey, that's okay. We are the pioneers. Now, this is definitely true, guys. Don't look at the price right now because it's still nothing. This is nothing compared to what's going to happen. Look at Amazon in 24 years. They went from $1.7 a share to $3,000 a share, guys. Google, 17 years, $54 to $2,000 a share. Apple, 38 years, from 10 cents to $135 a share. You're talking about Ripple, a company that is solving a 48-year-old system. Guys, do you even know what you're talking about? Please do some research, because there's so many people They really don't understand what they're talking about. I think they're just stupid. They're just so stupid, or they're blind. It's one of the two, guys. Don't be like one of those people. The ODL product makes it possible to instantly convert XRP to Philippine peso. Look how huge that is, guys. Distributed ledger tech provider Ripple has announced the launch of new on-demand liquidity payment corridor between Japan and the Philippines. Now here you can clearly see that they use xRapid. It was formerly called xRapid, but it's now the on-demand liquidity. The launch of ODL in Japan is just the start. Now guys, be ready, because once this launches in the USA, in Mexico, in South America in general, in Europe, oh guys, you're gonna see very high prices. You're gonna see 3-digit prices. Now, I was talking about Swift Go yesterday, and BitBoy actually said something very interesting today about Swift Go, and I really agree with this, that Swift Go is just a test of the real thing. So that's exactly what I said yesterday in my video, but let's take a look what BitBoy is saying.
Is what's happening. You want the truth? You want the truth on what's happening with this story? Swift Go is a new platform designed to compete with Ripple, okay? That is not what this is in reality. This is a testing system to get banks accustomed to using this kind of platform. Got a source very high in a major bank. Very high in a major bank. Laughed at this story when I told him about it. He laughed. And you know what his first words were? This is the testing ground for Ripple. Ripple blows Swift Go away. This is an integration. This is slow integration into Ripple adoption from these banks. All these banks are in the financial cartel. Every single one of them. Digital Currency Group, owned by them. What are they heavily invested in? Ripple. We're talking about XLM people, right? XLM. Okay. You guys want to know what XLM is? It's the same thing. Ripple, before Ripple gets this full integration, XLM we're seeing with Ukraine right now. XLM is going to also be slowly rolled out as a tester to get all these banks ready and prepared for the full Ripple, the full XRP rollout that will be coming.
Now, very clear, guys. And I think he's really right. I don't know about his very high major bank source. I don't care about that, guys. But there is some truth in what he is saying, okay? So we have to understand that XRP and XLM will play a major role in the future. And we already know that. But there's just people who don't know that, and they want proof every time. So here is proof, guys. This is proof, actually, that you know that you can take it as the truth, or you can take it as something that is just a rumor. Now, it depends what you do with that, guys. This is John E. Deaton. At paragraphs 285 and 286 of the SEC government at Ripple complaint, it states that investors in XRP cannot grow the XRP ecosystem and increase demand for XRP, and that most, if not all, XRP investors simply lack the technical expertise and resources to do so. Wrong. Another example. So here actually it says that XRP investors can grow ecosystem and increase for. So it's just bullshit what the SEC is saying, and you can clearly see that they're not protecting the investors, and they are clearly doing the opposite of what they have to do. The Ripple XRP, what happened? Now let's take a look what he's saying, guys. It's very important.
Subscribe to Real Vision are aware of these unprecedented economic times we're in, and they're seeing how fragile the dollar is, and they're looking for ways to preserve their wealth to protect against a deep recession or Great Depression 2.0. Bitcoin has proven itself over the last 10 years as the best performing asset, and we went from Bitcoin being looked at as a Ponzi scheme by mainstream finance to a must-own asset, with countries adopting it as legal tender. And Bitcoin is poised to cross the chasm to mainstream adoption. And some of the world's most well-respected investors are now recommending Bitcoin, along with gold and other scarce assets like farmland, as a long-term hedge against inflation caused by central bank money printing. The problem for new investors is understanding why Bitcoin is valuable, and Bitcoin is not just a technology or an investment. It's a movement. And yeah, sure, Bitcoin's been incredibly successful as an investment, but anyone who's had conviction to hold it for 3 to 4 years has done very well. And Satoshi's invention of the blockchain is undoubtedly a revolutionary technology, but those are only a couple of pillars in the Parthenon that is understanding why Bitcoin is like a once in a species asset. And most newcomers who don't have an understanding of the other pillars like sound money from an Austrian economics perspective, or the importance of Bitcoin's decentralization of anybody can run a node and enforce the rules of the network, they'll go down a path of watching videos and listening to crypto podcasts that focus mainly on the technology narratives or network effects, which causes a lot of confusion about what makes a crypto valuable. So this conversation is not necessarily to solve that problem, but we are here to address that issue with Ripple and discuss it. So hopefully we can give the class of 2021 a sensible, logical framework of thinking about the SEC versus Ripple case and the risks of betting on Ripple because of this lawsuit, and what it might mean for altcoins if the SEC actually loses the case.
This is clearly, guys, this is clearly something for the whole crypto space. If Ripple wins this lawsuit, it's gonna be a big example for all altcoins, and it will be the major cryptocurrency in this space. So be ready for that, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video. Cheers. See you in the next one.